Welcome back to the Lawyer Johnson Talk Radio Show. I'm trying to hold my my last thing because this dude right here is so hilarious, man. Today I'm here with fashion designer Lamar Cole.
Hey y'all, what's poppin'? Give y'all a fan. Okay. Crazy.
Listen, listen. Yeah, I see who you see him on my show first. I'm telling you.
I made it, mama. I made it.
Next time we get together, do it probably in a remote location with security guards. I'll probably be half naked because I can't have no clothes on, but the security guard make sure I don't carry no weapons because that's how it's gonna be. Once he decides some gear for the Kardashians, man, it's gonna be hard to reach this dude to get an interview, man.
You know what? I'm gonna keep my morals. I'm gonna stay humble. I'm gonna be humble. I mean, I may be dressed in all gold, but I'm gonna be humble. Okay? Gold glasses, gold chain. Like, you nigga really chain. He gets 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes to him.
Hey, the way he showed out was Arizona Trending. He showed out.
That was a great show.
Made everybody mad.
You know what?
It's like being a rap artist. You think you're good until you run into the likes of a Jay-Z and a Nas. You like, I gotta go back to the drawing board. I thought these beats was hot, man. They ain't hot. It was Lamar showed out. Lamar showed out, man.
You know what? It was such a good time, though. It was a really good time. I like that show.
That's good, man. So what you up to now?
So, I'm doing me some chilling right now. I'm definitely booked up. I'm booked like a motherfucker.
I can imagine.
I'm trying to figure it all out. You know what I'm saying? And it's the 9 to 5 really that's in the way at this point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I just got that just to keep that safety net down there.
Yeah.
But the 9 to 5 it puts me too comfortable sometimes. So I'm pretty much just overextending myself. You know what I'm saying? Until I get to where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? So. Hopefully the Lamar Cole brand when it's launched, and I come with my looks and everything, and I get some overwhelming support, like I've pretty much been getting out here. So I pretty much just been working on my brand and doing some customer pieces, and taking this time I'm just a little laid back because I know when it's time for me to pop, I'm gonna have to be full throttle, and I can't move, focus. You know what I'm saying? I can't hang out like this. So this is a great time right now for me to be able to hang out and have a good time, and then also be working at the same time.
Yeah. If y'all don't know about this brother, y'all need to go on his page. You need to see the designs he came up with in Arizona Trending. I mean, I'm telling you, the designs are breathtaking. Listen, you got to make sure I get the invite to the next fashion show.
Oh, you definitely will.
It was women walking around with their butt cheeks out like he went in on his designs. I'm like, okay, I see you, Lamar.
Not the butt cheeks
Not the butt cheeks.
Not the butt cheeks.
Hey, but fashion, people don't understand. It's an art.
Yes.
And you have to understand, comedy is an art, music is an art, everything is an art, and it's certain things people like, and it's certain things that people don't like. But that little gray area, those are the individuals that they own the edge, and they like being themselves. So I respect people art and their vision, because if you was to design stuff safe all the time, are you really an artist?
No. And you know what I think about when I started making designs? I think about what the audience is going to see. Like a lot of my stuff, you can't wear this every day. You got to, you know what I'm saying? It's pieces that just supposed to wow you. But then after that, you hit me up and say, "Hey, I have this idea, a concept. You see my range. That was what I really was trying to show my range.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've been getting booked off of that, just off those pieces that I was showing. But it's definitely art. Like when I started, I think about who's gonna like it? Is it gonna wow everybody? Is it something that's different? You know what I'm saying? Because I hate going, and that's really why I got into fashion, making my doing the clothes, because I would go to these events and I would go shopping for the event, and I couldn't find shit to wear. And everything that was in the stores, it was pretty much the different shirt with the different having different stuff. It was like everything the same damn thing. And I'm like, oh my God, I need some fucking house. You know what I'm saying? So I started off with a hot glue gun. something. It's hot glue in them goddamn thing. Motherfuckers like, can I buy this? I'm like, no, if it get hot, it's gonna melt right off your ass. So you don't want this. So then I hang out with this girl. Her name is Keisha Stillwell. She pretty much showed me the ways around the machine. So I really wanted to go to school for fashion design, but my mom was like, hell no, from down south. I had to move. I had to move to go to another state to do it. But so to say, the reason why I say this is because I was self-taught on how to do all the shit.
That's
so
good.
This Keisha girl, she pretty much showed me all the ways around the machine, and I really appreciate her. And I still thank her to this day. You know what I'm saying, for really like taking out the time. But she even said, I don't do this. I sold my shit. I don't help nobody because I ain't got time for motherfuckers being slow and shit.
She saw your passion.
She saw my passion.
Yeah.
And she had actually hit me up before. But I be getting some of your DMs. I be thinking like, oh, here come another one. They ain't talking about shit.
Cut the check. You like cut the check.
I'm at the check point right now. Like I get it. I like me too. Okay.
But what a check at?
What a check at? And I ain't trying to break your bank, but I need to get broke off right now. I think because it's like you say, it's an art too, and it pulls so much intellect from your brain. You know, they like the passion and the creativity, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you want to make something dope. You want the person that's wearing your piece to feel power, you know what I'm saying, and confident. And then that's how you build your clientele. Like my clientele, like I've been building it now. Now I'm like, oh, I'm really getting booked now for my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started off not believing in myself like I did right now. I was doing other people's events and letting them judge my work, and I'm like, I'm not fucking finna do this no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna create my own goddamn opportunity. And if you want me a part of your set, I know what I bring and I know what I can bring to the show, or not even just the fashions. I was running a whole back part too with the show, like the models, the rehearsals, the timing, the makeup. Yeah. We was running all of that at the same time too. So I'm sewing and also like, okay, go do this, go do this, go do this. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all get in line, this is how we're gonna walk with the music is. Like I'm running all that too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like doing like just think of like a stack of pancakes laying there. I'm kind of all these titles. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I do that is because I don't trust a lot of people, you know, when it's time to put on shows and shit like that. And I don't want no one to pay money to come to see the show and not feel like unorganized and just, you know, a hot ass mess. I want people to just feel like, wow. Like for that show, people was like, oh my God, this was the best show.
And they coming back next time.
Yeah, oh for sure, it's definitely coming back. They definitely come back. That's the kind of how you say, feedback that I want.
Yeah.
Feedback. I'm even out there with buckets putting out on people's tables with liquor bottles, running through the whole. I mean, I was doing a million things because I just wanted people to have a good time and like really
enjoy
feel,
themselves.
you know, enjoy themselves. So it was really good, you know.
So if what would be your statement to the world? If somebody is like off your, if people was looking at Lamar and they were looking at his work, what would be your introduction and statement to the world of who you are and what you about and what kind of product you're bringing that's different from any other fashion designer out there?
I would say I feel like I am a product of my work.
Okay.
And my brand is called Lamar Cole, and then my little statement at the bottom is I am the brand. Because I am the brand.
Brand,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I really, to tell you to be really, really honest, I want to be that person that the person looks up to. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you go on social media, I want to inspire and motivate. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up in Tennessee, I really didn't have that. You know, I felt like I was like in a fucking box and I didn't really have nobody to pull me out the box. I literally had to get the fuck out of there. And can I cuss? Because I be cussing a lot.
Are you good?
Oh, good.
Okay. You have to express yourself.
So I really didn't have somebody to look like me that I could be like, okay, well that's kind of the blueprint and he's doing this, so okay, it's okay for me to do this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to, like, when they see my work and they see me out, like, cause you can come talk to me, we're gonna chop up, we're gonna crack the fuck up. But I still also want you to like really feel my energy when you see me, like, and even when I do my designs, I even put like a time lapse on the thing so you can see me making this shit real quick.
And you know, I think, see, we need to start making a separation when people say that I'm a fashion designer. A fashion designer is not an individual that buy a t-shirt and put something on a t-shirt and then you like, I have I have a brand. You know, I'm a fashion designer. No, a fashion designer is like a Ralph Lauren. He actually in there like
Cutting,
making,
sewing.
stitching, and cutting and alteration. That is a fashion designer. And when you see their work reflect who they are because they put the time and energy and the passion inside of their clothes. So when I see your clothes, I had to say, you know, I had to validate who you are because you're a fashion designer, because you took the time and the work and the passion and you put it in your clothes. And when people wear your clothes stand out and glow. So people don't.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Don't say you're a fashion designer if you ain't putting that, you know, that blood, sweat, and tear into your work.
And you know what, that is a little irritating, to tell you the truth. To see, you know what I'm saying, people claiming that they're this, and I'm like, you not really up all fucking night sewing. You literally sometimes wholesaling and, you know, and being put something on, like put the stitch on.
That's true.
And I don't want to knock nobody for that though. You know what I'm saying?
They have a vision.
They have a vision, and that's their thing. But I don't know. It may need to be another term created for that. I don't know what.
Shirt designer.
You know.
A shirt designer or a fashion. You talking about a fashion designer is a person that's like, you know, let's look at what's her name, Vera Wang. Like you talking about individuals that's in there, they stitching. When people like, I want this dress, they actually making a dress for individuals. That is a fashion designer. Like they go through all the, because people don't understand the fashion industry. They don't know that it's a different color scheme per season, and everybody follow that same color scheme. And you know, the clothes that, like, you can make a design now, but that design that you make right now might be for next fall or next winter. They don't understand that. They don't understand all the work goes into selling a brand and the color scheme. Only thing they do is just make a shirt or make anything, just throw it out there, and you could be way off on what you need to do and how to make people gravitate toward you because you haven't sat down to study the fashion industry in general.
Yeah, and you know what? It's two sides to it because you can't always go with the trend, and you're gonna be like,
that's true. You
and
want to be a
then
cookie
also
cutter.
you have to do stay in those realms too. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fine line. Like you want to jump on the be different, then you also gotta stay in the realm so people can actually fuck with you, because some people know know what's going on. Like a lot of people, they may not be able to make this shit. It's like I'm talking about the customers. They might not be able to make it, but they know, like, okay, this is the fall color, this is the winter color, and I want to look like this, I want like that, I want to look on the edge, I want, you know, and then sometimes you get the hot girls that want to, but it is a fine line, and it's really technical, and that's how you can really tell who's really a fashion designer when you see them just like come up with the t-shirts and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, they got their own lane. They got their own lane. You know,
but they should make the separation when you talk about title. They should make that separation. I like if I'm in the record industry, I'm an AR, but you know, I'm saying I'm a executive, like I'm a CEO. No, I'm an A&R. That's my job title. I haven't reached that status to become, you know what I'm saying, executive or president of the company. I'm an AR, you know, and I think people should. That's just me, you know. So I can't knock nobody because they trying to get to the bag and they passionate what they doing. But to me, when I say when somebody say a fashion designer, I'm looking at a person like when my mother was growing up, their parents used to make all their clothes. They call them tailors, and that's what they did. They made all their clothes. Those are the ones that put the blood, sweat, and tears into the clothes.
It's definitely. Whew. Like it look. I feel like I make it look way fucking easy, and sometimes, and that's why I be doing those time lapses so you can see it's really like the behind the scenes. It's not pretty. Like this is cute. This is right. This is good right now. But child, you know what it took to get to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. But no, it's such a good time. But even with the t-shirts and stuff like that, and people know the difference. People know the difference. When you say a damn designer, people know, okay, it's an t-shirt. Okay. So it's really with that much what it is. But then you listen to me next, you put my stuff next to a t-shirt, and you know. Yeah. So that's why I stopped even getting mad about that, or like even getting irritated because it was it's not a big thing. I like to stay in my lane with it all because when people see my stuff, they love it, they hit me up, they support me and shit like that. And I don't want to knock nobody for what they do, but yeah, it's just a different love.
Like you moving in the right direction. I mean,
thank you.
I think you just one step away from somebody coming in and be like, how many of these products can you make for me to put in the store? Because that's all it comes to, mass production, and then you just on a totally different level, you know.
You literally just said that's exactly that's my next step. Like the Lamarco brand, that's the next step. I'm gonna come up with a few shirts, a few blazers, a few suit outfits, a couple of, unique pieces, and I'm gonna have a fashion show. I'm gonna do a pop-up shop first, so you can come and see everything, buy the shit, and then also see it walking down the runway too. And you've already made the purchase. You know what I'm saying? And you can even see it flow down the runway and then pie after that. I'm gonna make it like such a party and such like a high fashion prestige. You can get up and you can clap, you can snap your hands, you can yell yes, you can do all that. I cannot stand going to no damn show and everybody sitting there like this. I'm like, God damn, this shit boring.
You wanted to be excited.
I want to be excited. I'll feed off that energy. When I had walked out on the stage and everybody gave me that standing ovation, I was like, oh my God, this is.
You like that energy?
This was the energy that I was looking for. I was so happy to hear people just in awe. You know what I'm saying? Because as an artist with this song shit, it's literally a fucking artist. You know?
Yeah.
You be down yourself sometimes. You're like, oh, they're gonna like this. It's gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta live in that confidence. You have to tell that voice, shut the fuck up. Like. If you listen to that voice and you let that voice hold you down, it's literally gonna hold you down. You have to tell the voice to shut up. So that was kind of like my confirmation when everybody was just super excited and seeing me come out and just stood up and clap for me. People I didn't even freaking know, but they still came out and supported.
That's a blessing, man.